Hello everybody and welcome back to FX Street. My name is Akash and today we're going to be taking a look at Ethereum and discuss what's happening with the market. So before we get into that, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated with the hottest trends in the crypto market, make sure to also click on the bell icon. You can give us a follow on Twitter at FXS Crypto. And if you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure to give me a follow as well at Mangyako with a zero at the end. I have a Telegram group where I post my trades and a YouTube channel where I post my thoughts on the market. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure to join my Telegram group and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right, so let's get into what's happening with Ethereum. Right, hold up, this is not my setup. Cool. So what's happening with Ethereum right now is it's getting rejected by the 1730 support resistance level. It looks pretty interesting, right? I feel like the next level that Ethereum is going to face a lot of problem is basically this daily demand zone that you see here, right? Now this one extends all the way from roughly 1600 to 1400, right? There's going to be a good amount of support here, and there's going to be probably another bounce, which hold on, let me just mark this so it becomes clear for the readers or viewers. Technically, there's been this move below the demand zone before it formed. So technically, it is an invalidated demand zone, but I feel like there's still going to be a good amount of buying pressure that comes in as price goes in. Probably around 1500, we bounce back up, make another attempt, fail to move higher, and then probably go back and retest 1278. Interestingly, 1278 was the range that was formed for Ethereum as it rallied between 1200 and approximately $878. So I feel like this is what's happening next, right? But this is not the event of discussion, right? Let me just also mark this out for you guys. There's a clear bearish divergence between here. Right, price formed a higher high, but the momentum indicator says that it's decreasing. So clearly, Ethereum price is due for a downswing, right? As for how low price is going to go, I have another 4-hour chart here, which pretty much explains everything. As you can see, the price is dropping now quite a bit. There's going to be a little bit of support around this level, but I think the major support level is going to be around 1522. Interestingly, there's another FEG on a 4-hour time frame that extends all the way down to 1470. But to be honest, I am shorting Ethereum right now, and I am expecting it to go all the way down to 1280. Something like this is what I'm expecting, right? If you look at it on a 15-minute time frame, there's been a clear sweep. Yeah, so this is what I'm expecting from Ethereum, guys. But today's discussion, I think, follows largely around Goliath Capital and what they're saying. Right, Goliath Capital has been talking about the Ethereum merge for quite some time now, at least with a lot more intention since July 28th, 27th. So what Goliath Capital is saying is that I think I did write an article today. So let me just quickly open that. Right, so Goliath Capital is saying that the merge is not going to go as smoothly as planned. Like Ethereum miners are like a major source of contributors to the network. They secure the network basically, right? So Ethereum miners get rewarded for that security by Ethereum tokens. That's how proof of work works. But the upcoming upgrade, which is the merge, kind of discards the whole mining situation and is going to convert it into a proof of stake, which is more environmental friendly, good for the earth. But miners are not going to let go of this thing easily. And Chandler hold up. So Chandler Guo or Gu, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. I'm extremely sorry for mispronouncing a name. So Chandler is an extremely is an OG Ethereum miner, and he is leaning towards forking Ethereum. So it's going to happen around the merge event. They're going to fork Ethereum, and the first. So basically, Galaxy Capital says that Ethereum is going to be split into 3 chains: ETH1 proof of work, ETH2 proof of work, and ETH3 proof of stake, right? ETH1 is going to be proof of work with difficulty bomb. Another fork will be ETH proof of work with a difficulty bomb, and third one is going to be ETH proof of stake. Now, interestingly, Galaxy Capital doesn't want to take sides. Technically, they are trade. They are basically he's the person behind Golas Capital has already mentioned that they are long Ethereum and they want to short. They're shorting the quarterlies. So basically, this is a hedge trade where they long the main coin, but the quarterlies are basically hedged by shorting them. So Glass Capital says that there's going to be 3 forks, but Chandler Guo is saying that there's going to be at least like 6 or 7 forks. So there's a lot of complexity happening around the Ethereum merge, but none of the Ethereum developers or Vitalik Buterin uh, or even Ethereum Foundation for that matter is accepting it, that there's going to be complexity involved, right? And this is something really interesting that's happening, right? Like the last time Bitcoin forked was because of Roger Ver, where the chain split into Bitcoin, the original Bitcoin, and it was split into Bitcoin Cash. And then obviously Bitcoin Cash technically did pretty good in terms of block timings and transaction fees. But there was inherently centralization with it, right? But there was no network effect to Bitcoin Cash, which is why Bitcoin is still the famous thing. So now that Ethereum is going is gonna undergo the merge, I think there's gonna be a lot of pandemonium in the market, not just because of the folks, but because of how widely the roots of Ethereum uh, network has spread into the crypto market. Like literally everything you see right now, the whole of decentralized finance is literally built on top of Ethereum proof of work. So although the transition is going to be easy for say DeFi companies or DeFi platforms, the interconnectivity between different platforms or the pricing, for example, Chainlink oracles are going to face a lot of problem. For example, if you remember during the lunar crash, there was a massive bug which caused a lot of investors to siphon money because of the oracle price problem, right? So what I'm thinking right now is that there's going to be a lot of volatility in the market. So technically, this is a bullish event for Ethereum, but I do want to take advantage of what's happening in the short term, right? The volatility. I'm going to be shorting Ethereum down to 1543, and basically this proof point of control at 1500, basically 1500, right? Beyond that, if the price still shows weakness, I might short it all the way down to 1283. So the conclusion of this video is that there's going to be multiple forks. So a lot of traders that I've spoken to and a lot of analysts that I've spoken to basically are long ETH but are short quarterlies. So in a way, they're hedging their volatility that's going to affect this thing, right? Another narrative that has already emerged, and I think it's coming. It's not close to an exhaustion, but I think it's reached its midpoint, right? Which is the merge narrative, right? Since Ethereum is going to undergo this merge, and it is extremely bullish for Ethereum, and it is equivalent to, like some say, the theory or the thesis that's floating around for quite some time is that the Ethereum merge is equivalent to 3 Bitcoin halvings. Hence, it's going to make Ethereum extremely deflationary. So a lot of people expect Ethereum price to rally quite a bit, right? So what the market is doing right now is the market is literally every investor is longing every ETH centric coin. So far, the trend has been something like this, right? Ethereum rallied quite a bit. Altcoins kind of stayed, almost like this. There was a little bit of volatility, but they did not rally too much to draw attention. After Ethereum kind of cooled off around 16, 15, 1700, it was time for ETH centric coins like layer 1, layer 2 coins to rally. First it was Matic, and then Optimism Pro basically like it rallied all the way up to the level that it was first launched. And then there was Lido Staking's coin LDO that rallied quite a bit as well. After the ETH centric coins like Matic, LDO, ENS, and Optimism finished rallying. Now there are storage coins that are rallying because, obviously, one thing that I mentioned here is that Ethereum Classic, right? Ethereum Classic also saw a massive rally. So the capital basically started flowing from Ethereum Classic to Optimism, to ENS, to Matic, basically every Ethereum centric coins. After this particular bunch were done rallying, now the capital seems to be flowing back to other proof of work coins like storage coins. For example, Filecoin rallied quite a bit yesterday, and day before yesterday and even today it rallied quite a bit. But I think other file storage coins like Storj, Storj, and then there is RVev with the ticker AR, and then there's ANKR. So all of these coins are rallying quite a bit. So it's really interesting to see where the capital is going to rotate next. So uh, yeah, that pretty much brings me to the end, right? The merge narrative is still pretty much alive. Capital is rotating from ETH-centric coins to other proof-of-work coins. So keeping an eye out for these coins are going to be extremely helpful if you are trading altcoins. So that pretty much concludes my analysis for Ethereum, merge, and altcoins. So if you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.